Oh, when the bit. Oh!
He got up and he started pacing the trail like, this is crazy. Da, 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 da. He went insane.
I gotta say to you, I gotta be openly honest. When I first went into this movie the other night, I was a bit pessimistic, right? I was there, I was like, I'm a massive Transformers fan. I don't know where this is gonna go. You guys are incredible in your own right. By the end of the movie, me and the boys, we were up clapping. Yeah. I was there. I was louder than that though. There were so many sort of iconic scenes, and the soundtrack as well alone is incredible. 1994 was a big year for hip hop, right? Yeah. Now just to gauge where you're at with the soundtrack, okay, we're gonna do a little bit of this or that. So we've got Wu-Tang or Biggie?
Oh, Biggie.
Biggie. Oh, okay,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Biggie. Yeah, it's not
You said it with your chest. I didn't
I'm
even
from Brooklyn, baby. I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah?
I can't be
Straight
emotional
up.
about it. You know
All
what I'm
right, cool. Jay-Z or Run DMC?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Okay.
No offense.
No offense. You put a little disclaimer in there, right?
Come on.
Yeah. Mos Def or Lil Kim?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Most deaf.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
My homie
Lil
said.
Kim was.
Lil
I
Kim,
mean, I used to be scared.
Lady Marmalade.
No, Big Mama
I'll go
thing.
with Kim. I'll go with Kim.
Yeah.
I'm
What I was
almost
about to
there.
say, that's Essoir. You know that?
I'm gonna go Most Def. Like
Really?
I love Most Def.
I see Lil Kim jump up in Lady Marmalade and be like, ooh.
Yeah, Lil Kim, she's classic though. She's like one of a kind, and she really is a trendsetter, man, from what we're seeing right now, you know, in the game. So makes it tough. But Most Def, man, he has some hits, man.
Out of you lot, who's got the worst music taste?
Are you gonna say me because they're music artists?
Yeah, I was gonna say, cause like Ant he's really diverse with like all the different
You
forms
can shuffle
of
the playlist.
yeah,
and then
of
like, I didn't realize
phenomenal.
you'd have this and that.
Yeah, and everything is gonna hit you a different way. Pause. Yeah.
She's stressing. She's like, oh, okay.
That's fine. I'll take the L for that one.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, so you're not getting the Orcs if you three were to go on a road trip?
No, they're not gonna.
She probably get it last.
She get the aux if we taking a nap in the
Yeah.
car. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Don, we
Well, that's so
tired.
funny because Anthony's songs are still on my playlist. That is so funny. I guess we would, not hear his songs because they're on.
Oh no, they on mine too. I got you.
Tobe.
Was there any songs that you were like pining for to try and get into the film that didn't quite make it?
That didn't make
Yeah.
it? Nah, almost all the songs we wanted, made it, which was crazy. There was one, there's a Cool J song we almost didn't get. That's
Which one was
crazy.
that?
It was at the end, it's with Bumblebee.
Yo, yeah.
That was insane. Like, we didn't know we were gonna put that into the movie until we put the cut together, and then we saw the actual first shot of Bumblebee, I won't spoil it, but on Stratosphere, I would say.
Yeah.
And when I saw the film, I was like, the song just kept coming to mind, Don't Call It a Comeback. And I was like, I wonder if we can get that. And then it took us like a year to get that song. It was samples, things like that, licensing fees, like all of it. And,
It fit P perfectly.
it fit too perfect.
Yeah.
It's like it makes people go crazy. So that one I thought we almost didn't get, but there's no songs that we couldn't get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a Aaliyah track that we couldn't get.
Okay.
But there was one Aaliyah song. We couldn't get that one. Yeah.
You're no stranger to like fight scenes, yeah?
Not at all.
And was there any mishaps that happened during filming?
Yes, there was. The biggest and scariest mishap, well, there was two. Both involved Anthony.
Yeah.
A little bit of Dom. Dom fell a lot in all her running scenes. We literally have a blooper reel of her falling. And
No way.
Yeah. She's like, I want to do my own stunts, and then she fell every single time we're running.
I mean, I tripped a lot. When
said
Noah, that's what he said. Why are you telling my business? Steve ain't capable of doing that. I was tripping a lot.
I'd pay serious money to see the
happening
blooper
to
reel.
me? Wait, why is this happening to me today? In this specific interview. No, I definitely tripped a lot. Even in fact, when Noah and Elena meet for the first time and she turns around and bumps it and she like slips. That really happened.
Yeah, oh really?
And Steve just wanted to keep it in the film.
Yeah.
With Noah, the scariest was we had this, we call it the battle on Ellis Island, and Noah was running across this field with Elena, and we had explosions everywhere, and Anthony's jacket caught on fire while he was like crawling on the ground, and he didn't even notice. He was so in his zone, it's just like he saw a little spark here, and I'm sitting at the monitor like, oh my God, and then by the time he got up, it kind of sizzled out, but that was pretty scary. That was
Different kind of
biggest
method
mishap.
acting there.
Yeah, that's different. And I was like, did you feel that, Andy? He's like, feel what? And I was like, nothing.
No, but don't worry about it. Let's not watch it back. What was your reaction when you read the script and saw that you're actually going to be putting on like a robot suit? Was you gassed? Was you?
No, man, I was wilding. I was so excited, man. I read it twice because I was like, well, first of all, I still need to read it twice because I read slow. Yeah. But I read it 2 times because I was like, nah, they playing. And and I was ready. And then when I saw that the Scourge was gonna unleash the little kittens or whatever things that come out from his back, and I get to blast these dudes, I was hyped.
Talking about, like, you sung TLC Waterfalls when you get nervous, right?
Yeah.
Like, so whether it's breathing techniques or singing TLC Waterfalls, like, what's your one tip in those nervous situations to cope with it? Is it singing Waterfalls? Do you actually sing that on a day-to-day basis?
No. Actually. Sorry, I was really thinking about the question.
Yeah.
No.
I was really thinking about the question.
Savage.
No, I was really just thinking about the question. I journal. So anytime I got some anxiety, I will write out any negative thing that I feel, and then release it, meditate, journal again, and I find that after I journal the second time, the clarity is real, and the other things was just negative or limiting thoughts. That's not necessarily true.
Well, man, I try that. You guys journal?
Oh yeah, I do. Not.
Do not.
Yeah, I do not journal at all.
Well, you guys should.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I journaled the other day for the first time.
You did? How did it feel?
It was wild. I was writing down a bunch of crazy stuff, and I was like, you know what?
I don't know, but I don't know if I should be doing this.
This is for
I
me,
don't know if I
man.
should get a hold of this. I'm done. I'm cooked.
Now, no spoilers, right? But in like the last scene with that thing that is passed over.
Come on.
If you had to describe that feeling to somebody that hasn't seen it yet, or what they're gonna be feeling in a noise, what would the noise be? Of what
where
it
it's
feels like
going.
when a business card gets handed over.
Oh, when the bit. Oh!
Like that.
Yeah, snap!
Yep.
That.
I'm gonna let the music guys do it.
Yeah, it is.
There's quite a few, man. I don't know what noise would be, but there's gonna be the biggest one's an eruption, right? Like people like the screening I sat and people cheered. It was like a lot of cheers and a lot of huge applause, but then you heard a lot of like someone got knocked out in a fight. You know, you're like, wait, what happened?
You got knocked up.
Yeah, it's definitely a surprise, man. And we intended to be. We had to hold this secret close for quite a bit. You know, we actually had a different version of the ending that we were showing people in or script, so even actors didn't know. They were coming into like Michael Kelly, the guy who plays the kind of segue into the organization. When he came in, he didn't know what it was. He thought it was Sector 7, and he was in his trailer, and I gave him the script, and he was like, bro, stop. And he got up and he started pacing the trailer like, this is crazy. Da, 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 da. He went insane. Called his agent up. He's like, you know what we're doing?